So, day 15, recording my trades. I didn't record any of them. I actually blew my account. Blew it into smithereens. So I knew I was going out on Friday. Bit of a day drinking sesh. So I knew I wasn't going to be trading. I think I've lured myself into a false sense of security trading in the evenings when the market reopens again. So I tried to do that Thursday night, and it just all went to pot. I think I took a trade initially, stupidly took my stop loss off, don't know why. Ended up taking a big loss, and then I did my usual, the usual shit that I always do. Started trading bigger contract sizes, revenge trading, just guessing. And then I think when I take a really big loss, I'm always like, you know what? It doesn't matter if we blow the account. We can always just start again. But then when you do blow the account, it's like, why? Why did you think that? So and the thing is, every single account that I have ever blown, this has been why. It's been because I've taken a loss, then I've started revenge trading. I think if you take a loss and then take another trade within the next 30 seconds, you kind of know that you probably isn't a trade that you should take. Especially when you go from trading 5 micros to then trading a mini. It's just like, why? So yeah, losses. I think in order to actually blow the account, I took 3 trades, I think. The last one, I just went full send and was just like, well, the account's essentially blown, so let's just do it, see what happens. The annoying thing is, I was actually right. And this is the annoying thing. I was right in what my thinking was, that we're in an uptrend, the market's moving up. This obviously isn't it. This is just summing up what I've done. But it's like the market was in an uptrend, and it did. It went exactly where I thought it was going to go. But I just didn't account for the drawdown, and I blew my account because of the drawdown that had to happen first before it went back up. So, again, just the lack of discipline. The thing is, I feel like I am disciplined on most of the trades that I'm taking. But it's just that one lapse, that one moment of whatever. Let's just see, and it just all the thing is, I'm still very, very confident in my abilities, in my ability to actually do this and make this work, because I know that I'm doing the right things. But I just need to cut out the silliness, the silly mistakes. But the one thing that I do know about myself is that it might take me a little bit longer to learn something than most people. But I also do kind of think that when I get good at something, I get really good at stuff. So I like to think that this is going to follow the same format. And the thing that really brings me a lot of confidence is every time I blow an account, it's not because of consistent losses. It's because of what I've just done today. It's because you just do something daft, and then you just start revenge trading. You just go, well, whatever. Let's just keep going. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if blow it, but it, so that's the thing. It's not like I'm taking 5, 6, 7 losses throughout the week that's just blown an account. I don't do that. I seem to be taking bigger losses. When I actually look at the account statistics, every account I've ever had, my win rate's been above 70%. But then you're still blowing the account. It's like, well, how are you managing to do it if your win rate's... So it's clearly risk management's poor. My losses are far bigger than my wins. I know that. But I do take more wins. But I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm more annoyed that I did it on a Friday. So it's like you've got the entire weekend before you can actually start making progress again. So that's a bit frustrating. But yeah, so we had this account for 2 weeks, pretty much bob on 2. Well, it's 14 trading days, so a little over 2 weeks, obviously. But yeah, we go again. I'm not put off. I'm not deterred. I am 100% committed to doing this. I know that I can do it. I believe I can do it. But yeah, just cutting out the silly mistakes. I think that's the key. Trying to stay disciplined is the hardest thing. Because like I say, every single account I've ever blown is just by going on tilt. As soon as you start, going up contract sizes, I have been trading micros purely for the sake of risk management. Trade your micros. Trade entries aren't amazing, so trade the micros. It gives you that little bit of leeway when it comes to the drawdown. It just gives you a little bit more room to breathe. But then obviously, you start going on tilt. You take one maybe bad trade and you think, it's all right, just take the stop loss off, it'll be fine. But it's, obviously that's how you blow the accounts, and that's historically how I have blown every single account I've ever had, which, to be fair, is not many. I've not actually blown that many accounts, really. I've really not. And every single account I've ever blown, I can always chart it down to the exact same issue that I have done this time. Just stupidity, trading bigger contract sizes, revenge trading, not really paying full attention to what I'm doing, and then suddenly deciding, well, it doesn't matter if I blow the account. It doesn't matter, just keep it, it'll be fine. It's like, but then as soon as you blow it, it's like, why have you done that? So yeah, I think if we can cut that out, I know that we'll be fine. But yeah, well, we go again next week. Yeah, I need to. I mean, I've written sets of rules for myself and always end up breaking them. So we'll see next week. Next week we will see. Next week. And I think just because something's worked for you a few times doesn't mean it's God's given right to work for you again today. And I think that's it, I think it came off the back of taking a lot of profit in the evening and then coming into today being like, I can do it. And it's like, well, it's not working for you today, so why don't you stop instead of just going on tilt. But yeah, that's definitely something that we need to work on. But that'll come, I know that it will. And I don't think I'm doing too badly. Even though I've just blown an account. But we shall see. Next week. Let's go.